You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. As soon as I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out in the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. Well, you didn't fucking say that earlier.
You use binoculars.
Where are they?
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr.
Doesn't
Wright.
help with fog.
This one better be good. Am I gonna get magically punished for this one too?
You're right, it was a cold night and the mist was thick as grits. Yeah, I don't think the binoculars would help with that.
No.
But I don't know how you press on that.
I don't think binoculars let you see through.
They don't let you see through anything. They just let you see closer. Or something that is further away.
So, how could you see Edgeworth?
Now just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types never find a gal where I'm from. Damn, alright.
Y'all need to slow down.
Slow down, take your time.
Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is.
Oh my gosh! Whoa. Is he roasting you?
Nobody loves me.
Oh no.
Why are we getting so mean?
Why does it get all serious?
Yeah.
So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out in the lake, I looked out with my binoculars.
I don't care how many Von Karmic objections I get. I'm going to find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do.
You do have to care about that, because that's your life bar, sir.
Get back in the car. Your camera?
Maybe him saying that means you're not going to get penalized for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got an automatic.
The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. Yeah, but you keep using the photo as evidence anyway. Objection sustained.
Yeah, so throw that photo out then.
He's not letting me and he's not letting her answer any of my questions.
Still, I brought my binoculars with me.
My binoculars.
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 Yeah, binoculars.
Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct?
Well, yeah.
Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? The red going back. Yeah, but not shooting stars are so distant that binoculars would not make you see them any closer.
This is where we're gonna get her to admit that she's looking for Gordy.
Yeah, that's where the next iteration is gonna be that she's looking for Nessie, Gordy, Gnessie. The G is silent. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, like The Rock. I got doubts about your camera too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? No, fuck you. It was pointing down. It's important.
That is important.
The camera is irrelevant to this case.
Yes, it is.
You can't say
no,
that for certain. Mr. Wright. Is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this. I'm gonna stipulate another arbitrary punishment based on fucking nothing. If you find nothing with it, yep. If you find nothing with us, there will be consequences.
Yeah, you really don't have the right to demand that.
Yeah, that's not how anything works, but this guy's got no spine. All he's got is that beard.
The beard is hiding his lack of spine.
Yeah, it's made entirely of his hemorrhaged spinal tissue. It's all bone. Well, Mr. Wright?
He's being held together with jello.
Yeah, we've never seen him move. It's because he can't. He's just fused to this spot. A symbiotic being growing out of the goddamn judge's pew. That's the real reason he's the judge, is they can't move, they can't get rid of him.
He's made of aspic.
He's like a treant. Always press further. It's never been wrong. This is make it or break it time. The camera is the utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Almost like we're using the photograph as the entire evidence besides the other ones. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there.
Well, no. Desperate times call for desperate
Very
measures.
well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear ya.
I hear ya.
Hear ya.
You hear?
The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. No one.
This is the obvious part we need to have evidence on.
No, it ain't.
Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing.
Well, you look up, but
she
whatever.
was very clearly framed around the edge of a lake and not like any kind of just like open field where you get the like photograph the sky. And also the camera was pointed down. Why is this so hard to bring up?
Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight.
What? Were you inebriated? Because that really affects your testimony.
I took a bunch of acid.
Mr. Wright?
I was doing
I will not have you
shrooms.
badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect.
Oh, damn.
Oh, no. She's a college student.
Now, wait a minute. Yes, just because she has an
Continue your
accent
testimony.
doesn't
You were
mean-
saying how it was you who saw Edgeworth and how you're a stupid, stupid woman. No unnecessary comments, please. That's not a comment. That was a noise.
Grr.
That was a non-verbal utterance.
When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars.
There was a heavy fog. How would binoculars change that at all?
Thank you. What do you mean?
Even binoculars can't see through fog. But you say you clearly saw him.
I did, yeah.
Enough. There is no room for doubt in her testimony, except for all the things I keep saying.
Except for all the doubt that we have.
She sounded pretty doubtful to me, and she's the witness, so that's kind of a problem. But I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many Von Karmic objections I get. Why is she... Once again, I know the victims are all fucking crooks for some reason. Why is she lying?
There's gotta be
She just
some reason.
want to sound cool and be... I guess that was actually what we got from her.
This is what she said.
She did totally like, I want to be a trial. So she's just like lying now just to be cool. It's like, no, don't do
No,
that.
I'm sure she has some sort of... I think she's getting paid or something. I think there's something else here.
Set up to take pictures of the meteor shower. No, it wasn't.
You can... I
I think this is the problem.
Yes, I think that's... Because you see,
It's
she says set up.
I think we just look at the camera, the same thing again.
What does the camera say when you go over to the camera? Does it say anything?
It allows noise detected, faces the lake.
Faces the lake. That's what you want. Faces the lake.
Yeah. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie.
Says who?
I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake.
There we go.
Also, the fucking photo
Proves it was
is
pointed
of
at
the
the
lake.
So you can't argue that you changed like the angle
Yeah.
later.
You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart.
The stars are above you.
She got those one-piece legs.
Yeah, she got some Nami.
She's like 30% leg, no, 60% legs.
She got some Nami legs.
Maybe more. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? I'm driving that you're the one with challenged intellect. The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? Your Honor.
The article.
Take a look at this. Yeah. What was Miss Hart trying to take a photograph of? Bam! I pressed the wrong button. Bam! Miss Hart? This is what you're trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article. Gordy. Ah, the sighting at Gord Lake. Well, Miss Hart?
I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to take photographs of this Gordy.
I have proof. It's the photo. It's the photo, which looks like a Loch Ness Monster photo.
Yes, it is.
I have it. Proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please.
We haven't been, dude.
I know, I just did 2 successful presentations of evidence. What is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster? The fucking photo. Here's my proof, it's simple. If it's simple, then why have you obviously made an error, Mr. Wright? What? No.
No.
Fuck you, game. Fuck you, game. This is clearly evidence that I can very clearly argue, and everyone in my audience, except that guy, that dumb guy in the comments, except that guy, everyone in my audience is on my side and agrees with me because it's clearly right.
Oh no, that's stupid.
This is fucking stupid.
What's that?
Go home. Consider a career change. After my 100% success rate. This is a battle of titans. 100% success rates going at it. Someone's about to have their fucking career spine broken.
One of them is 40 years, the other one's 4 cases. Three cases.
Yeah, but I defended myself.
That's bad.
How can they so casually toss aside this oh, whoops, wrong evidence. No, fuck you, Phoenix, it's right.
Yeah, Phoenix Wright.
Luckily for you, I'm in a patient mood, Mr. Wright. One more time, please.
Oh, he's not penalizing you. That's nice.
No, he did already.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, yep. Yup.
Okay, what other...
You only get 5 things on your health bar. Each one loses 2 things, so we've lost 4 now. We have 3 more to go.
What else? So you have the
4.
camera? Yeah, well, that one still says facing up the lake, but I don't know how, like, the fucking...
Look at me. I'm a lawyer.
What else do you got? You already showed that. Already showed that.
How do we prove that they're trying to photograph Gordy? Isn't it just the camera again?
Well, that article you can't, like, read it, obviously, right? No.
Go farming during is Witherwood hostile guard likes over otherwise. Those are real words.
Yeah, I can tell it's like an actual written thing.
But good luck. No, it's really ambiguous.
I wonder, like, where is that? Like, it's not as if you could show her the map.
That lake looks way bigger than the one we were at.
It does.
It also looks is a spot we never saw. Where's that photo taken?
I think that's the hot dog area. That for sure is the hot dog area.
Did the hot dog have those like theater-looking things?
It had a tree and then had a little fence around it, I think. I think that's that place. Maybe I'm way wrong, but I think it's that place. No, it's not, because the background had like the big trees that we were like, this lake's not very big because you could tell because how far away the trees are. The perspective looks totally different. Yeah, I was wondering if you could use the map to determine.
Her eyes are blacked out like a monster.
Well, both of them.
Yeah.
But I was wondering if you used like the map to determine she was facing the way the monster was sighted in this picture, but I don't know how you would do that.
Oh.
Fuck. Keith, why? Because
this was no confirmation. One of the buttons is look at it, and one of them is confirm it. God damn it.
What's that? Oh no. We only got 2 left? Yeah.
It's gotta be the fact that it's facing the lake.
Okay, so what about that? So you can do it again because the loud noise part? Because the whole point is the bang. So if you can combine evidence, it's like the article, it says that Gordy makes a bang sound when he was saw, apparently, which makes no sense to me, but
that's the one we just used, but we haven't used it on this one yet, technically.
Well, but I'm wondering if it's the camera because it says that it goes off when you make a bang sound, and meteors don't make bang sounds. I think the camera's what we have to present again. Because meteor showers don't.
It can't be this. It can't be this. It can't be that.
I think it's it
can't be that.
I think it's the thing I keep saying about the meteors not making noises.
Yeah. The proof, Mrs. Hart, is your own camera. It looks like an anime character that just got decked in the face. They're about to fall over backwards. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here, taken when with a gun is fired on the lake, And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged.
See, that's why I want to combine evidence. I want to like give them all the evidence at once.
But it's still stupid that the photo itself wasn't evidence. It's clearly a photo of a lake.
It's stupid that Gordy would make a bang sound when he showed up. How does that make sense?
That doesn't. Yeah, that still doesn't make sense why Gordy makes a bang sound. But like the game is wrong. Like the game is wrong to say the photo's not evidence. It's clearly a photo of a lake, which means that that's where the camera was pointing. Like just because they didn't logic it out correctly isn't our fault. That's the developer's fault.
Yeah.
Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order, order. I see. I too thought it strange.
Well, why didn't you bring that up before, Judge?
Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart? You were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you?
Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy, you got me. So what?
Huh?
That don't change what I saw, does it?
Exactly. Yeah, but it's just the fact that her testimony is iffy if she's just introducing lies in it.
It proves that you're a liar.
Yeah. It's a negative character witness. What you just used several several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist.
But I wonder if she's gonna turn on him and that's gonna be his downfall.
Fucking go at him.
Hey!
But as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, I know it.
I think because it makes you look dumb, to be honest.
But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Ms. Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony.
Right. Fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though.
Something will change, it has to. And I'm going to spot it. The hair wobble's back. The funny thing to me is that she pushes her hair, but the entire globe moves by an equal amount. Except for some reason, the far left boundary of it.
I was just looking at that too, yeah.
Still. But like all the way up until then, the whole thing moves uniformly. Now I've got a lot of new testimony.
I can just keep staring at that left side of her head now. It's like it's kind of uncanny.
It's a weird deform.
Actually, I'm not a research student at a university.
Oh, she's just there to shoot for that one History Channel show about aliens. That's just her
aliens.
Job. Aliens.
She's gonna pull a gun out of her hair and shoot up the whole court now.
Yeah.
He's just an FBI agent. I'm an investigative photographer.
One of the funniest
summaries. I work for the Mirror and the National Enquirer. One
of the funniest summaries I've seen of that whole show is just the idea of like, just because white people couldn't do it doesn't mean it was aliens. Because whenever there's these theories about aliens building stuff, it's always like it's like Europeans looking at everyone else's culture and be like, how'd they do it? It's crazy. Must have been aliens, not just other races being clever.
People with other ideas besides the ones that we all know.
There's like an insidious kind of grossness to that entire conspiracy theory, is that like, oh, it's all the brown people were helped by aliens.
Egyptians built pyramids? People. Impossible.
Yeah. Oh no.
Imagine what scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster.
There's already a picture of it in the newspaper. You're late. You fucked up.
Yeah. She wants a better picture, but...
It's a pretty good picture.
Yeah, actually, it is. It's much better.
This is way too good of a picture.
It's much better than Nessie, to be honest.
It's all textured and shit. There's like depth to it.
I don't think Nessie even has a mouth, right?
It's not even a blurry. It's always like so blurry that it could literally be like a fucking ketchup stain. Like it's always a mess.
Yeah.
Like that's like a pretty good picture of a monster in the background. That's just what pictures of real whales look like. I don't know if that's like the painter's mistake or what, but
Well, all I know is that
either way, she's late for the scoop.
when I look at pictures of Nessie, I'm like, that could be this, or this. So I look at that picture that they just showed. I couldn't think of anything else it would be. I was like, so that means it's probably a better photo.
It's one of those old dinosaur parks where they have statues of dinosaurs and they're flooded.
If I had a lot of money, I would buy one of those.
Yeah, a giant dinosaur statue.
Put it in our backyard. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty great.
Would you be okay if it reached your window?
It's just looking in at me.
I do it on purpose.
Vaguely intimidating.
If I get rich, that's how you guys will know, as I won't tell you guys. I'll just put that outside your window, and that's how you'll know that I got rich.
I don't know if you're allowed to do that, generally speaking.
Well, if I'm rich enough, then try to stop me.
I'm above the law now. That's kind of life goals. You've got a big backyard to have like one of those like cement dinosaur statues in the back, like they have.
I've thought about that for a long time, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
Or a dragon.
Sure, a train, whatever. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash, one near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry on the electric chair, because I'm a liar.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. What the fuck do you mean objection?
So demonic.
Yeah.
It's not a human voice at all.
No, it straight up sounds like that voice that tells you about the Doom Slayer in the 2016 Doom game.
You're right.
Like it's all like heavily distorted and like all like above and beyond. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a researcher student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Montgomery's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Was there a contradiction? Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself, you must have something in mind. Ha! That would be a first. I've already had her revise her testimony like 3 times. Haha, very funny.
That was a good reading.
You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? This is your last chance. If you don't find a problem, we will let her leave. He says it like I haven't found a problem every time.
Yes.
Over and over again. Yes, Your Honor. I do wonder if we have to pick the right one this time, though, instead of just like going through them.
Instead of just blindly doing that on everything. Actually, I'm a research student at a university. I was gonna say, they didn't really tell you if you can do that or not. They're gonna punish us? It's scary.
I'm just gonna scroll through them a bit and be careful.
Investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop would be if I got a picture of that monster. And I don't think it's that.
Yeah, even though I feel like I could be like, what the fuck do you mean? It's already in the newspaper.
Yeah, but that's not gonna be the case.
I think but maybe she is stupid.
Well, she's not a university student, turns out, so...
Yeah.
Not that would inherently make you stupid. I'm not a university student
going
either.
Going in for the
so.
scoop of a already photographed thing is a strange choice.
Not being a university student does make you dumb, but I think going after a cryptid might make you dumb in my book. Just saying.
Not even my first cryptozoologist game this year. That's an extensive storyline in Disco Elysium. Camping out by the lake.
I wonder.
That's all I was hiding.
I want to know the percentage of people who believe in stuff like this.
Percentage of people that believe
How many
in cryptids?
people believe in Nessie? I want
Nessie specifically.
look up a statistic on that sometime.
I would wager that maybe the majority of people believe in cryptids.
Well, how about maybe because there's so many.
It probably
so
varies from one to the other, but yeah, like some more people might believe in like the abominable snowman or Wendigos than like the Jersey Devil or Mothman or something.
Yeah.
But like, there's a lot of them.
I hope Mothman's true because
Or
he sounds
Chupacabra.
adorable.
And like whenever you hear about like the thing like what I was telling you about before, where like whenever they like scientists find like a whale fall or they make one of their own, the creatures that come out to scavenge the whale's body at the ocean's floor, like the majority of them have never been seen before. Like the number of things that are completely new, like kind of gives it more credence to the idea of like potentially believing in just like weird shit being out there.
No, I mean,
but some of the stuff's too weird and too unreasonable to be secret. Like how very charitable lakes could have giant dinosaurs in them. It's like too much compared to like a chupacabra just kind of being out there somewhere.
I guess a person who's very interested in zoology, I'm very open to the idea that we haven't discovered nearly even close to everything that's actually alive.
We still discover human tribes we didn't know were there.
Oh no, yeah,
those are humans.
No, as industries are slowly mowing down the Amazon, we're discovering one after another new tribes that we're immediately destroying because we just found them.
Yeah, but, so who knows?
But I was gonna say, I think all the ones that are like really resemble human beings, I don't really feel like I believe in those because I think it's really narcissistic of us to believe that these
Wendigos, Jersey
creatures
Devil,
that we haven't discovered look like
are
us.
all like SCPs.
yeah. I mean, and then like obviously Nessie, and there's Tessie for Lake Tahoe. You know Tessie.
Lake Tahoe's not even that big.
Exactly.
I mean, it's big enough that they put it on maps, but
a lot of these I think they're too small for what you're saying. I believe there are stuff that we haven't seen yet. You've seen an oarfish before. There's some fish that are just fucking monstrous.
There's weird shit.
There are animals that we haven't seen yet, and I believe that. It's just they're not gonna look like people. They're not gonna look like, I don't think you're gonna look
lampreys are terrifying.
You know, I don't think it's gonna be a Bigfoot or a Mothman or a Wendigo. I think it's gonna be something that we don't think is very interesting. It's gonna be like
Lake Tahoe makes me do.
It's gonna be like a new frog or something.
I always look at that and I'm like, is this map exaggerated and drawing the lake way too big? Or is the world in a weird way smaller than you think it is? Because you can see across Lake Tahoe.
Yeah.
But it's mapped on maps. Like you can see it like a big blob around the bend between California and Nevada, and it's like, I mean, it's obviously not a Great Lake or anything. It's like it's not huge on the map, but it's mapped though, and I'm like, huh.
But I think you're underestimating how far you can see when there's nothing in your way.
I kind of want to look at like. This is probably on Google Maps, actually, if now come to think of it. But I want to see my own vision cone on the Earth to see how visible it is.
If you're standing on a beach and you're looking off into like the endless ocean, how far are you able to see? That's what I would like. That's what I want.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah. How many miles am I covering?
But that's all she was hiding.
Sure.
She looked out at the lake when she heard the bang. Wasn't much else to look at. She watched the boat the whole time. She saw a flash near one of the men's hands and heard another gunshot. What do you think the contradiction is? Probably have to present something too. This is our last chance. One bullet shot to the heart. There was 2 bangs.
There was 2 bangs.
So that could be a contradiction. They were only shot once.
What does the gun say?
Was there like a warning shot?
What does the gun say? Does the gun say those two bullets fired 3 times? What? Wait, it's fired 3 times. When did that come up? Does that come up yet? Oh, well, maybe present that because it says fired 3 times. I don't remember them ever saying 3 times.
I don't remember that coming up.
I don't either. But I think it might be.
It was fired 3 times, but 1 shot hit the victim. But she heard 2 bangs. But
she heard 2 bangs. Only 1 bullet hit the victim.
None of these versions match very well with Edgeworth's testimony that he gave us.
Shot 3 times.
I'm pretty confused.
One of them was a party popper. That'll never come up. I just really was hoping that I was right about that.
Poppers would come up?
That was like the first thing I thought of. I think I feel like that might have been it because I don't know. But she doesn't ever say like heard a bang, watch the boat.
Do you think I should try pressing on all these things to see if it lets me?
Do guns give off a visible flash? Is that real or is that a myth? Okay.
We both saw a documentary that showed that recently.
Which one?
When a recent popular documentary showed and slightly off camera fucking snuff. Like,
yeah.
Which was a bit irresponsible to just include with no warning in the middle of a fucking documentary.
It was.
Jesus Christ.
It was irresponsible, but my morbid sense of curiosity really liked seeing that reaction footage.
There was a flash.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
The fucking dark thing about that is apparently the family of the person who died saw that and they hadn't seen that before. And no
that's
so it's really brutal that they saw their family. They essentially saw their family member's death in this documentary.
Why have they not seen that before?
Because it's
choice.
Something that the documentarians turned up. So it's like that's just part of like how. There's a lot of there's actually many questions about the ethics of the creation of that documentary.
No,
just in general, and that's one of them for sure. It's like,
I'm always really unethical for sure.
There's a lot to some of the we're talking about Tiger King.
Yeah, in case you didn't figure that one out.
Yeah. So warning, if you haven't watched Tiger King yet. That's pretty fucking dark. If you're not ready for that to happen.
No, I was doing something like I think I was painting my nails or something.
Yeah.
And then I remember I was like not looking, and I heard him describing
the reaction of like no.
And I
didn't do that.
I glance up and I see him like at the end of that clip, and I rewound it and I watched it like 2 more times because I watched him react to him. They show someone seeing someone they know getting shot, but they don't show the person getting shot because it's off camera, but the person who's in the camera is watching the person shooting themselves.
Yeah.
And so their reaction is what you see in that documentary.
And there is no warning in the documentary that you're about to see this. Like it's a bit much.
No, I don't think they have to because they're not showing him. They're not showing the guy getting shot.
I think people will have reactions to that and be like, I would have liked to not seen that.
Well, they will, but I'm just saying on a legal level, I don't think there's any obligation to say anything because they're not showing it.
No, I'm just talking. There's a clown being murdered outside. I just mean like. I just mean in terms of like, like content warning kind of shit of just like. Yeah, but I don't think. Maybe don't just spring this on people. They might have a reaction.
You could say ethically that maybe should be there.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't think
they want to shock people.
They're not obligated to
threw it at them, and it's like I
by
don't know
any
about
actual
that, man.
rules. So from their perspective, they're not obligated to do that for you.
Yeah, which is exactly the kind of asshole Tiger King was.
Yeah, it's kind of fitting for what you're watching.
But yeah, I'm wondering if I'm supposed to press these or not. Or if bullshit rules are applying to me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how confident do you feel? Because you have two slots left.
I'm gonna find out.
Okay, do it. Because he didn't warn you like he did last time, kind of. He kind of warned you last time.
It's iffy about whether or not I was warned last time really either.
Yeah.
Was there nothing on the lake with the boat at the time?
That's not what I want to ask about Phoenix, but okay.
Yeah, that's not really what we're responding to.
Oh, yeah, because this is kind of what Edgeworth said.
Yeah.
Huh. Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so. Nope. The lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on the shore neither.
Better find some sort of contradiction. Okay, so I can just push all of them. Okay.
So I wonder if that statement just means that that's not a possibility, and we should just not think about that anymore.
Maybe.
What does it say?
I'm not actually a research student. Then what manner of person are you?
What kind of human being
Phoenix.
are you? I'm not sure I'm highfalutin enough to be called a manner of anything.
What? What do you think words mean?
I'm an investigative photographer.
An investigative photographer.
Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business.
It's just yelling happening.
Sorry.
Why is this happening?
Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year. And guess what?
Chicken butt?
Guess how? There was oh my gosh, UFO. There was a UFO just hanging in the sky.
UFO?
UFO. Oh my gosh, UFO. UFO. There was a UFO.
There was a UFO. In what universe does it pronounce that way ever?
He's gonna call her out on it because that's why it's in red, I think.
There's a lot of red though.
Oh.
A UFO?
You know, unidentified flying object, a UFO. That's when
You gotta keep iterating on how to pronounce it to make it believable.
That's when I had sort of a revelation. I know I should become an investigative photographer.
I see.
Just help us with our murder cases.
Kind of a shaky basis for a career. I took a photo once and accidentally something was in it, so I was like, I should accidentally take photos of things for a living.
It's really hard to take photos of things on accident. You don't really know when accidents are gonna happen.
What kind of fucking career?
Yeah, I good luck getting paid for that, lady.
Yeah.
Imagine what scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster.
I just need random cryptids to photobomb my shit.
I take pictures all the time, just hoping something would be in the background.